Hey, what's going on, guys?
So, man,
Go ahead.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
You're good.
Cool. What's going on? I just want to give a shout out to Richard Cooper. He's the one who put me on the path to Rolla Tomasi. Since getting out of the Marine Corps in 2019, made a really big difference in my life. So I want to say thank you guys.
Nice.
That led me to Fresh and Fit. Been watching you guys recently. Appreciate you guys a lot. So my question is something I can add maybe to the macro of the questions that have been asked lately. A lot of my friends, a lot of people I know, it's easy to see guys get into like the black pill when they see, high status guys like, Will Smith, Tom Brady, et cetera, have issues with their marriage, even though on the other side they're successful in a lot of other aspects of life. Me personally, I see that as a good example on how to succeed. But what would you guys have to say to a lot of the guys that are entering the manosphere or might be considering getting into your literature and stuff when it comes to examples like that?
This is very simple.
As a way
I got the answer to this right now.
Guys that have questions like that.
It's simple, bro. The difference between you and these guys like Will Smith, Tom Brady, whatever, even though their value is way higher than yours and they have more social status, more money, whatever, they're not RP aware.
That's the apex fallacy for guys.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
You look at Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, whatever, all these guys filling with chicks 9 out of 10 times, Tom Brady, etc. Will Smith getting fucking cucked by his own fucking wife. Like, it's because they're not RP aware and they weren't able to pick up on certain bullshit early on and they didn't establish a certain type of precedent with their woman. You think if Tom Brady had his shit together and was like, yo, Giselle, this is how it fucking goes, you think she'd be divorcing his dumbass right now at 40 years old plus? The reason why she's even trying to do that right now is because she thinks that her value is higher than it really is. But one of the things about being RP aware is you're constantly letting your girl know that she's replaced. The problem with Tom Brady is that he didn't do that. You know what I mean? Will Smith, same shit. Didn't do that with Jada's old dumbass.
And also, caller, you're blessed. You know why? You have the knowledge now.
So
going into it, you've seen the pitfalls of other people. You've seen the downside of it. Now you know, okay, cool. If I go on this route, that's how it's going to be for me as well.
Money and status is not enough in 2022 going into 2023. You must have RP awareness to navigate the relationship appropriately. Your girl will leave you if she thinks that she has a better option. A lot of times, your money and status alone won't infer that. You have to do it by her not being comfortable with where she stands in the relationship. You know what I mean? And the thing too, you guys got this is gonna sound terrible, but this is why I tell y'all, don't go ahead and deal with girls that have big social media followings or girls that have clout or whatever, because that shit gets to their fucking head and they think they're more they have an overinflated sense of self-worth.
And also, you need game as well.
You need the fucking status in the relationship, not the girl. When women have status and leverage, it makes her life miserable. When you have status and leverage, it makes her bond to you even more. Women want a guy who's better than her.
There's like whenever there's a high-profile divorce or there's a high-profile breakup, like Giselle and Tom, or it's Jeff Bezos and Mackenzie, whatever it is, like, or Brad Pitt and whoever he's banging, whatever. There's always these guys who are gonna, like, the shot clock starts from the MGTOW side where it's like, well, if they can't make it work out, then what chance do I have? Like, they're using this apex example of an apex alpha to basically excuse their inaction. Like, the juice ain't worth the squeeze, bro, because if Tom Brady can't make it work out, then what chance do I have? Fuck it, I'm going to go back to, smoking weed and jerking off, right?
Yeah, and they're missing the most important thing is that those guys don't have RP awareness. You know who probably does have RP awareness, though? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Boom.
Yeah.
Legend. You got some, Sartain?
Yeah, hey, what's up, Semper Fi Marine? Hey, real quick. First off, if you've been in the Marine Corps, you've probably seen shitty leadership and you've seen good leadership, right? The good leaders, they tell you how it is up front. It's not an emotional thing. They lay down the law and let you understand. The bad leaders pass on the buck. The bad leaders are passive aggressive. What they're talking about right now about making it very clear what the boundaries in the relationship are, that is what Jeff Bezos didn't do. That's what Tom Brady didn't do. That's what Will Smith didn't do. Do you understand what I'm saying, Marine?
That's what Elon Musk is still not doing.
Their biggest mistake was letting their girl think that they're equals. You know what I mean? Like, when a woman knows that that you're the fucking guy, your value is higher than hers, she's not fucking leaving you. She's just not. So Tom Brady's dumbass didn't establish that boundary that, I'm fucking Tom Brady. You know what I mean? She really thought, I'm 40 years old. I'm a used up Victoria's Secret model, but I can get back on the marketplace and be able to replace you or whatever. That's the only reason she left. Girls don't leave when they know that girls don't leave unless they think they can replace you.
Here's the good news though, is that maybe it's good news, but here's something to learn. Here's a take-home lesson from all this is that it doesn't matter how much money you have. You can be the richest motherfucker in the world, and it's no insulation from your blue pill conditioning. Yeah. And if you can be you can be a Hall of Fame quarterback, and it's still no insulation from blue pill conditioning.
Yeah.
So I think that's people always say, well, how do I unlearn this or whatever? Like, what's the most important? Like, what's the importance of game if I just need to look good or I need to have a shit ton of money? It's still no insurance against you getting you fucked over and rolled.
Yeah.
Because you simply don't know men's nature and women's nature, and you took no actions, and you're just simply unaware of those things. But here's the good news. You are, because you've read my books, you watched shows like this, and now you're in a better place for it.
I want to say one more thing too. RP awareness does not mean you're impervious to getting broken up with.
Yeah.
I want to make that extremely clear too.
Yes.
The only difference is that if you do get broken up with, you're able to get up very quickly and pat the dust off yourself. You're not being sad for weeks or months or crying or being a fucking bitch. The RP awareness allows you to recover much faster.
If you notice, right?
It's a sensu bean.
If you guys watch anime, I was about to say, when Goku gets hit down to the ground, what happens? He gets back up. Now, if you're blue pill aware and you're not ready for this scenario to happen, you're gonna stay down, possibly die. So having this knowledge can save your life indefinitely.
Right. We talked about Anthony Bourdain the other day.
Yeah.
It's like it's like here's a guy who is on top of his game. He's fairly good looking for being in his 60s, let's just say, but he's certainly on top of his game. I remember when I said, well, it's because he's blue pill, and people like, oh, he was an alpha. I can't believe he would have off himself. I'm like, well, because his headspace was still stuck in this romantic ideal that the blue pill had convinced him for probably all of his life. And now he self-deletes as a result of that.
And he didn't see it coming. Like the RP, if I punch you in the stomach, right? And I didn't tell, like, if I punch you in the stomach, you didn't see it coming, you're gonna lose air. You're like, oh. But if I tell you, hey, bro, punch is coming, brace your fucking core, and then I punch you, guess what? It won't hurt that bad. You might get bruised or whatever, but you're not gonna be gasping for air, wanting to die. Yeah. So that's what the RP is, man. It teaches you to brace your fucking core for what's gonna inevitably come. All right, hypergamy is the fucking punch. A lot of y'all aren't ready for it.
I should have made a better example. One Piece Luffy. There you go. Forget Dragon Ball Z.
God, whenever there's,
next caller.
There's a high-profile divorce, I'm just like, come on, I know it's coming.
Yep. Dr. Dre, Tom Brady, Jeff Bezos, all these guys, no RP awareness, get fucking destroyed.
3297.
Yo.
W One Piece. Yes, sir.
One Piece.